Hey family, long time no see. So, maintaining true to my word. I told my friends about everything that's going on right now, and now I'm popping over here to talk to my tribe, talk to my crew, my MVPs. How you guys doing? I hope you enjoying the weather on this October 3rd, 4th, one of them days. I'm so tired. I don't even know what day of the week it is. I know it's Thursday, but I don't know what the date is. Anyways, I want to hop on here right quick for a little bit and talk to you. My eyes kind of like burning a little bit about how to build a more bankable brand in 90 days or less, and the 10 steps that you need to follow to make that happen. So I'm gonna dive right into it and just let you know, right? First of all, we released our brand new 90-day, not 90-day, but our brand new brand Bankable brand attraction coaching system, and we released it yesterday. I think it was the day before, one of them 2 days, and it's basically geared towards coaches, consultants, service providers, sole practitioners who want to build a more bankable brand in 90 days or less, i.e. more clients in less time. More clients in less time. That's what we want to do here, right? And so I have created a strategy called the 4D Diamond Strategy, which I'm going to be sharing part of that strategy with you today. And the whole reason behind this coaching program, the whole methodology behind it, was because I got sick and tired of seeing people getting screwed over. I got tired of having clients who really didn't know if that was something that they wanted to do, if they were building a business that they were in love with, or just something to make them money. And I had so many clients who didn't understand their ideal customer or client and what their target market was, that I had to come alongside of them and basically consult with them. And I ended up spending more time coaching than actually working on the media itself. So that brings me to today. I have friends, I have colleagues who are frustrated because they're spending between $12,000 to $20,000, and sometimes these coaching programs, they're per month. So they're spending $12,000 to $20,000, to be a part of these programs, to get more clients and to make more money, only to end up frustrated. Or if they're selling you like a cheap drink, because what they do is they dangle this in front of you saying, hey, sign up for my coaching program, I'm gonna help you get more clients, and you spend, you sign up for like a payment plan of like $2,200 per month, and for them to teach you one strategy on how to get clients. They're teaching you one thing, and you're sitting there and they got you doing all of this paperwork, and they got you doing all this so-called classwork, and by the end of 3 to 6 months, you're sitting there trying to figure out, what the hell did I just learn? What did I spend my money on? Like, what exactly is this worth? Like, how am I supposed to move forward with this? How am I going to apply this later? Only to end up frustrated and angry that you feel like you got bamboozled. So I wanted to come in and do something, because I don't think that's right, number one. And number two, I don't think it costs $12,000 to $20,000 to get that kind of advice. The only way I would be comfortable paying you that is if you have the track record to show that you were worth that amount. And there are only a few people that I know of that are worth that amount. So I'm happy to tell you that this program is not going to cost nowhere near that amount, and I'm happy to share with you my insider secrets. So secret number one is that you have to align with habits for success. You have to get your mind in order. Think about what you're thinking about. And the reason why I say this is because, listen, your success will only go to the limits and to the ceiling and to the maximum capabilities of your own mind. You will not surpass the setting of your mind. It's like a thermostat in a room. When you walk into a room and that thermostat is set to 70, it will always be 70 degrees in that room. The minute it goes to 71, that thermostat kicks on and it cools it right back down to 70 degrees. Your mindset is the exact same way. That's secret number one. So we got to get rid of the junk. We've got to get past all of the insecurity, all the self-sabotage, all of the self-limiting beliefs. Some of you just have not moved forward simply because you don't believe it's possible for you, simply because you don't think you can do it. And I'm here to serve as a reminder to you that you can do it. Secret number two, you have to activate your potential. You got to have self-care contingency plans. Listen, emergency workers, they have a contingency plan in case of what? An emergency. You need to have a contingency plan in place for what life may throw at you. something may come up dramatic. I had a client right now who's going through a very life-changing situation, and guess when it happened? In the middle of me working with her, in the middle of my consulting with her, it happened. I got an email saying I have to postpone the program because I'm dealing with a major family issue, and she shared it with me about what it was, and it's basically exhausting her energy. It's exhausting her emotionally. So she has to take a step back. What are you going to do when you're placed in a position like that and you have no plan in place? So we're going to help you. I'm going to help you create that plan. I'm going to help you figure out what it is that you're really good at and then walk it out. Some of you got all of the information. You have all of the knowledge. And what you're really frustrated with is yourself. And you're frustrated with yourself because you have not used the knowledge that you have acquired. So I'm here as your activator to activate that knowledge and to get you moving in the right direction. So what? You are profiting quickly, easily, and effortlessly. It is not hard to do. Trust me, I know. The third secret is to accelerate your goals. How do we do that? Well, first of all, we're going to give you a profit plan, a 90-day profit plan that's going to guarantee you results. And then we're going to give you a playbook for success. This playbook, mind you, is not like any other playbook. It's going to be specific to what you need and what it is that you have to overcome in order for your business to take off. So you're going to get our playbook for what's worked, for what has worked and what has not worked. And the reason why we're going to share with you what hasn't worked is because we don't want you to repeat those mistakes. We want you to know that we have done it. We have done the same things that you have done, and we have been in your shoes. We have walked a mile there, and so we're here to help you cross back over to the winning side, boo. So it's all about the playbook. Whose playbook are you playing by? Because if you don't have the right playbook, if you aren't calling the right plays, you will throw the game. And let me tell you, business is not a mountain where you want to throw the game. This is where you want to win. This is your Super Bowl. And in order for you to get that ring, boo, you've got to have winning strategies. And to get those winning strategies, you've got to have the right person on your team. So, secret number four, define your expertise. What is your niche? Everybody keeps saying, figure out what your niche is. Define your niche. You hear them say that all the time, but a handful of people actually get that. I've actually seen maybe a few people apply it and do what they're telling others to do. If you're a social media manager, and I can speak about this because that's what I do full time, right? That's my parent company, social media management, right? So if you're a social media manager, how do you define your niche? Are you an expert at Instagram? Are you an expert at Facebook? Maybe you're a LinkedIn guru. Define it. Be clear about it, because the wealth is in the niche. I'll say that again. The wealth, honey, is in the niche. The fifth thing you're going to have to work on is getting clear about who it is that you serve. Who do you want to work with? No, for real. Who do you want to work with? Not everybody who rings your phone, who fills out a form, applies for an appointment to be with you or to talk with you about your services should be somebody that you should consider hiring as a client. And the reason why I say hiring as a client is because clients are fireable. I don't know if that's really a word, but that's my word for today. They're fireable, okay? You have to qualify them the same way credit card companies qualify you. What do they make you do? Fill out a pre-qualification form. And what's on that form? They ask you all the stuff pertinent to knowing whether or not you will be able to handle the car that you're applying for responsibly. Can they trust you with that? So in the same way, you need to pre-qualify clients and prospects before working with you, and you need to know when to fire them if they do work with you, and when to just simply say, you know what, you're not ready yet. Try again in 3 or 6 months, or try again a year from now, or do this instead, you know? So having that in mind, knowing who it is that you want to work with and why. One of my prospects got on the phone with me today and said, listen, I don't want to offer payment plans no more. They suck, they're draining my energy, and she's basically in so many words saying that her ideal client can afford the whole package to pay in full. Well, that paints a picture about who she's targeting, right? So be clear about who it is that you want to work with. Know where they hang out and know how to find them, which brings me to my next point. How do you price? The next secret number 6, you have to know how to price, position, and package your products. This right here is really like the core of the cupcake, because if you have all of the right expertise, all of the right value, and you package it in a beautiful box, like this Tiffany & Company's box, right? This is my eyeglass case, right? And so I love the color, I love how they package it, right? But if I open this case and these glasses feel like something that came out of Walmart, I'm gonna be pissed, right? So some of you have the right packaging, you have the right type of product, but the pricing is off. It is way off. So your pricing is equivalent to that of Walmart. So you're attracting Walmart type of clients, and you're wondering why you're frustrated in your business. You're frustrated because you have not positioned and priced it correctly. You've got to know your value, you got to own it, and you have to know how to sit yourself aside in the marketplace so that when people come across your brand, they know instantly whether or not they want to work with you. It's kind of like creating pull marketing, and I won't get into it too much today because there's a difference between pull and push marketing. But with the pull marketing, it's basically like brand attraction. Exactly what brand attraction is bringing customers to you. See, marketing is a lot like evangelizing. It's like outsourcing. You're going out to find the clients, you're going out to find your customers, and you're trying to bring them in to work with you. But with attraction, with pull marketing, you're bringing them to you without you having to do the work. It's kind of like the scripture where Jesus said, I'll draw all men unto me. You just open up your mouth and I'll do the drawing. Well, that's kind of like with pull marketing. It's like you open up your brand, you position it correctly, and it just draws people unto you so that you're not even pushing for the sale. You're not pushing for the consultation. You're just waking up and people are there saying, hey, I'm interested. That's what you want. What am I on? Secret number 7. Right. So that brings us to my next point. How to market. What is your marketing plan? Do you know that if you was to go to the SBDC, the Small Business Development Corporation website right now, and you was to fill out a questionnaire about starting a business or having an already established business, that their questionnaire is about 50 questions, I believe, 50 to 75 questions. If you were to go fill that out right now, one of the first questions within like the first 20 questions they ask you is, do you have a written marketing plan? And the reason why they ask you that is because, first of all, science has proven that nothing gets done until it's written. That's why, even in the scriptures, it tells you to write the vision and make it plain that those who read it may run. It's a reason for that. So with the written marketing plan, you can actually see it. It's in front of you what it is that you should and should not be doing. So you should have something documented as to how you're going to market your services and your products month after month. It should not be a guessing game. You cannot afford for it to be a guessing game, if I'm being honest. And the reason why I say you can't afford for it to be a guessing game is because if you get in business and you set up shop and you think people are just going to walk in there, you're going to be filing for bankruptcy by the end of the year. Some of you have been in business for years. You haven't made any money simply because you do not have a strategic game plan in place. You do not excuse me, have a marketing plan in place that tells you what you should and shouldn't be doing month to month, week to week, day to day. But don't worry, your girl here, she got you. The social queen Annette Carter, she got you. So I'm going to show you how you build a Bankable brand with a strategic marketing plan, how to write it, how to craft it unique to your brand. So, secret number 8, how do you keep the clients down? You done package, price your products, position yourself as the expert in the marketplace. You got your winning sales strategy. You got your money message. You know who you serving. You know who you targeting. You know how to find them. You know where to find them. Now, once I get to them, how do I close that sale? How do I keep them coming back for more? So I'm going to share with you my top secrets for how you close the sale and what type of contract you should have in place after you close the sale. Contracts are hugely, they are wildly important. And let me tell you, they are heavily undervalued, underappreciated, and underrated when you're in a service-based business. I cannot tell you how many people I've met that do not have a contract in place. You gotta have that in place, and I'm gonna show you what type of contracts, when it applies and when it doesn't apply. When to put the contract in place and when not to put the contract in place. Okay. The next thing, secret number 8. I'm losing count here. You're supposed to be helping me, keep count. Secret number 8. No, I did secret 8. Secret 9. See, secret 9, leveraging your expertise. Okay, so this is where we take what you know and we multiply it. And we multiply it by offering other avenues for you to share your wisdom with the world and get paid handsomely for it. You don't have to give it away for free, and you don't have to only reserve it for your top paying premium clients. You can, in fact, leverage your expertise in a way that will scale you to multiple 6-7 figures per month, guys. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. How do you leverage your business so that you're there? And secret 10, we're going to amplify your brand by scaling to the masses. So we're going to help you to work through what it is that you're going to need in order to take your business from where you at. So maybe you haven't made your first 5 figures. Well, this program is for you. If you haven't made your first 6 figures, this program is for you. If you are ready to cross over from 6 to 7 figures, this program is for you. If you're ready, excuse me, my hair is like all over the place. If you're ready to start a coaching or consulting business and you've been wanting to start one for a while, but you didn't know like how to start or where to start or what tools you needed in place to get started, this is for you. Okay, who this is not for? Let me tell you who it's not for. It's not for people who whine and complain all day, every day. It's not for you if you struggle with personal responsibility and you want to blame everybody else for your problems and issues in life. It is not for you if you refuse to hold yourself accountable and you need, quote unquote, an accountability partner to get your done and to get it in order. This is not for you then, because listen, your business is your baby, and if you were a mom, I would expect you to take care of your kids. I wouldn't expect you to need an accountability partner to do right by your kids and to take care of your kids. I would expect you to do it instinctively because you're a mother. So as a business owner, I expect you instinctively to do what you're told to do. I expect you to do what you have to do, even if nobody has told you to do it. I expect you to have enough wisdom and enough knowledge about yourself to know that it's time to move in a different or a new direction, and to know when to acquire certain resources. So I want to share with you what's included. So for example, if you decided, you know what, I'm ready, let's do it, let's get together, there are 2 tracks. So you have the amplifier and you have the accelerator track, right? So with the amplifier track, as a bonus gift to you, well, with the accelerator track, let me start there. As a bonus gift to you, you're going to get to be on my VIP rewards list. I like to sing gifts. And when I say gifts, I'm not talking about corny gifts that you have to open up in your email. I'm talking about real gifts that come to you in the mail. Sometimes it's a Starbucks card. Sometimes it's an American Express gift card. Sometimes it's a book. Sometimes it's a movie that I think could really help you, whatever you, depending on what's going on with you, because I like to tailor gifts to the client that it's been sent to. Sometimes it's a gift basket with some of my favorite facial products or makeup items. So it just depends. So that's bonus gift number 1 you get for becoming a part of our accelerator track. If you decide that you're going to, I'm not decide, but if you decide that this is for you, then the second bonus gift you would get as a part of that track is my Facebook Ads for Profit course. So this is where we show you how you generate those leads and how you can establish credibility all online using Facebook ads, and how you can do it for pennies on the dollar. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to use Facebook ads. Now, if you decide, you know what, I want more. So before I get into it, with the accelerator track, you get the open office hours, you get unlimited email access, you get 2 hours of monthly coaching, one-on-one with me. You get private access to a Facebook group with your peers, and you get my winning playbook for success. It's an actual playbook. We're working on a distribution channel now so that we can actually mail out the actual physical playbooks, because I think in today's age where everything is so digital, it would be nice to have something printed and in hand, but you can still print them out and create your own binder. So you'll get the playbook, right? Now, if you decide that you want more, like this is for my total bosses, my total bass, my total like take action, decisive decision makers. You don't play no games. You ready? You know this is for you. You're ready for more clients. You're ready for more income. You're ready for more cash flow. You're ready for greater and bigger brand visibility. Then we want you in our amplifier track. And with our amplifier track, you get 3 bonuses. And I'm so geeked about these bonuses. So bonus number 1, first of all, we already told you get the VIP rewards list. We told you about bonus number 2, you get the Facebook Ads for Profit. But the difference with this track is that you get a 3rd bonus, and that bonus here is worth the entire program by itself. And that's learning how to build business credit. So you get our business credit for Bosses Masterclass. And the reason why we're including this is because wouldn't it be nice to know how to qualify for $100,000 in extra income using strictly your business information without ever having to give up a personal guarantee, meaning your social security number? Wouldn't that be great to know? So in this course, we'll show you how to do that and how to get started with some investments using nothing but your business credit. So that's the amplifier track. Now, With that, you also get the open office hours, unlimited email access, the private Facebook group, and you get our playbook. However, you get 4 monthly hours of coaching, private one-on-one with me, as opposed to just the 2. Now, if you are like a queen, you're a king, you just like total CEO and you're ready to fast track your success, then we have it to where you could pay in full. If you decided you wanted to pay in full, then I'm gifting to you, in addition to all of those other bonuses, learning how to build business credit, because it's surprisingly a lot easier than what you think it is. Learning how to run Facebook ads for profits, being a part of the VIP rewards list, and then getting the 4 hours of monthly coaching. In addition to that, I'm going to give you 30 days of social media management. Like, how's that for starters? You get a bonus 4-hour strategy session, private, of course. Everything's recorded for you, so you can reference it time and time again. And I'll even set up your first 5 Facebook ads. The wind is blowing my paper all over the place for you, so that you don't even have to guess, you don't even have to wonder. I'm going to start you off on the strongest foot possible. I'm going to do it all for you. Or if you decide I don't want the ads, but can you set up a click funnel for me, I'll even consider that for you. So that's where we're at. You'll also get 150 plus brand audit questionnaire. Like, isn't that awesome? Like, God, I've given you everything. I'm throwing everything in this program. And again, it comes with my personal guarantee. My personal guarantee is that you don't increase your clients or cash flow within 90 days, I'm giving you your money back. So you practically have worked with me for free if it didn't work. But guess what? I know it's going to work. I know you're going to be a success. Like, don't you want to end 2019 better than the way you started it? Don't you want this to be your breakout year? You don't have to wait to January 1st, 2020 to start making track records on your goal. You don't have to wait to January 1st of 2020 to start getting better results. You could get it now. I guess it's a 90-day program. So imagine where your life could be in 90 days. Imagine how much different it could be in 90 days. Imagine what could change and what could happen. So, I love you. Have fun. Sign up using the link below. Go check it out. And we'll be in contact. At the very least, book you a strategy call and get some information. I would love to answer your questions, whatever they may be. Mwah.